when he walks down the street. To baton crypto, everyone's beat. Charts and graphs in his golden mind. Fortune's made, he's one of a kind. Eyes on the prize in the digital dust. He never wavers in whom to trust. From Bitcoin booms to Ethereum high, he trades the stars in the blockchain sky. Debate on crypto, king of the trade. In the world of coins, his fortune's made. With a click and a beat, he's ahead of the game. Whispers of his legend long speak his name. Wallet fat with gains never shaded. His portfolio perfectly weighted. Whales and minnows all in a line. Track his moves, wish they could align. Every tweet sends markets a spin, but he never lets the fear sink in. Algorithms dance, he's pulling the strings, and the crypto is like a king. Debate on crypto, king of the trade. In the world of coins, his fortune's made. With a click and a beat, he's ahead of the game. Whispers of his legend long speak his name. Rumors fly when he walks down the street.
Ever since Trump announced his tariff last night, we saw how the crypto market reacted to it. Bitcoin tanked right down to about $81,000, and we saw altcoins plunging downward even before Bitcoin dropped heavily to the downside. To me, I see this as market manipulation. Nothing actually is going on at this point in time, but the market makers want to make us, make you, make everyone be fearful, thinking that the market is going to the downside. But in today's video, in today's show, I want us to look at these top meme coins that we always talk about on this platform and see where we are. Whether we are at a good spot to start making some good buys, or maybe we're going to see more downside with these meme coins or with these altcoins. Of course, you know the drill. What I do here is no financial advice. Make sure you go and do your own research. I'm someone who says something but knows nothing. So make sure you pay attention to that. By the way, if say you haven't yet subscribed, do subscribe to this platform. Share this content with someone else out there. Yeah, let's get into this today's show. By the way, keep sharing. If see you haven't yet shared, keep sharing. I appreciate you, all of you who are watching at this point in time. I appreciate you. Before I even go to the chart, I want you guys to understand this. I have been in this game for some time now that I've paid attention to trends. I've paid attention to a lot of sentiment in the market. The FTX sentiment, the Binance sentiment, Solana sentiment, so many stuff like China, Russia, all this stuff. The market makers use all these events to make money off retail investors, right? Those who are fearful, they panic and they sell before they even realize their gains, right? And also, they make you to buy coins that might sound reasonable, but in the end, the coin is not actually reasonable. I know I'm talking about altcoins, and at one point, I'm going to be saying altcoins are not reasonable. I'm saying what I'm actually trying to say is simple. Buying altcoin is easy, but to cash out profit from altcoins is difficult. So if you're buying altcoins like the ones I talk about here every now and then, you need to be able to have a plan or a strategy that you buy into this coin and you get out as soon as you start seeing red flags. I want to show you guys where we are with most of these coins and then show you where we should be going with this coin. By the way, we have to look at Bitcoin for sure at the end or at one point in the video so that we're going to see what is going on with the Big Daddy and how we can apply that to our current chart. So we have a lot to discuss today. Yeah, let's just get into it immediately. Let's see what's going on here with crypto bubbles. Okay, the bubbles look somehow, yeah, I mean, this is the top 100 coins. You can see against Bitcoin, only some few are doing well against Bitcoin, which is awesome. EOS has been doing well like for a while now. If you look at it, you're gonna see that it has been bullish. I don't know why it is bullish. There must be something that is causing it to be bullish, but it's doing well, even though we are seeing the market doing bad. To an extent, Bega Chain, is doing somehow good for the past hour. I mean, you can check out most of these coins here, then you look at which one is good for you to get into at this point in time. But for us, we know what we want to buy. So let's stick with Breadcoin for a while, yeah, and see where we are. Now, this is a daily time frame for Breadcoin. Okay, and we have been in a constant downtrend. Look at this first trend line here and the second trend line. We haven't yet broken this second trend line. If we break this first one here, this one, then we see retracement. We're gonna go to target that other one before maybe the next retracement before we see price go to the upside. But now, when is price gonna go there? Because we see, if we zoom out, you guys, you can see we are at the bottom, okay, for Brett's coin. We're at the bottom of this. So if we're gonna see some sort of movement again, like how far do you think price can keep going downward? Of course, we can see price go right down to around this area. So let's say from where we are right now, we can see price go a little bit downward about, let's see how many percent. Price can go about 25% more downward. So if you are not able to take more 25% downward pain, then try as hard as possible to do this. Look at this coin more on the daily time frame, and this is what you want to see. Let me know, like, daily time frame is more like, let's say it's too large. Let's just fall to on the 4 hours time frame. If you must buy this coin, this is what you want to see happen on the 4 hours time frame. You want to see price at least break structure, and this is a structure you need to see price to break. This is simple. Wait for price to do something like this, break above this level. Price is gonna come back here. If price retests this zone, then that's when you're gonna be buying. Now, why should price, or what makes me think that price is going to break above here, then retest this zone again? You know, because of previous price action. You can see in the past, price rejected this zone, yeah. Also, yeah, and yeah. So if say we see price get there again, we're gonna see some sort of rejection there. Then price can pull back a little bit, hold this key area. So like if I'm buying this coin, or if I'm trading Breadcoin, which I am trading Breadcoin, this is where I'm gonna buy Breadcoin for sure. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be doing, or I'm showing you guys what I'm gonna be doing. So this is what I want to see happen with Breadcoin. Okay, so if I see a huge movement from where we are right now, let me take off this. Let me make this swift for you. So if I see a movement like this from where we are to this zone here, then I see pullback. Oh no, not this one. I want to get this. Yes, I see something like this. Then I see pullback here, and the price make it like move sideways a little bit. I'm gonna buy Breadcoin with a tight stop loss. Okay, because if we're gonna lose this zone here, then we're gonna go straight downward. And make lower lows or attack this liquidity here for Breadcoin. So this is a little bit tricky, but it's worth it. You don't have to rush to buy right now. Allow it to play out. Allow it to play. Allow the market makers to come and generate some momentum in the market. So they can pump the market about, let's say, 15%, right, or 20%, right? Then when you see pullback like from that zone to the zone I mentioned, I'm gonna buy. Let's see how many percent pullback. Let me just see this quickly, so that when you see price there, you'll be able to know how many percent it could be. So let's say 7% or 8%. If you see a huge move to the upside, like 15%, and you see half of that move is being recovered, then you want to get involved in that coin. Of course, not like instantly. You want to see at least one or two rejection on the 4 hours time frame. Like something like this, one, two. Then you get in the coin. So you now see that if we look at Breadcoin on the higher time frame, we are sitting at key level, we're supposed to move the market to the upside. Like looking at this on the weekly time frame, at least this downward trend supposed to recover somehow, because Breadcoin is not any other coin. But the same thing happening to Breadcoin is happening to every, like almost every altcoin out there. That's why you might be sitting there saying you are not like you are investing in coin that have real use cases. Well, good for you, but be rest assured that Brett's coin is a meme coin, no doubt, but it's a meme coin with a difference, and the meme coin is sitting around the top 100, or let's say the top 200 coin in the crypto space, and it's among the top meme coin in the space, and it has more backing by Coinbase or the base blockchain. This is one of the biggest meme coin on the base blockchain. Well, I don't want to go deeper into that. I've done a lot of videos about this already, so you should be able to know whether Breadcoin has that potential to make you crazy gains. And I think because of this market manipulation, we are seeing a lot of ups and down. If you go to lower time frame, you're gonna see ups and down. With this coin, the same thing you can see here, ups and down with Breadcoin. And if you want to trade these guys short term, like for example, let's say you want to trade it on a 1 hour time frame, this is what you need to see to do. Like right now, we are at a critical resistance zone. Looking at this key level here, so this is a resistance zone here that we need to break. So what you want to see happen is simple. You want to see price at least break, do something like this, go up there, at least break structure, come back here, hold this key level. This is when you're gonna be buying the coin and take it to the upside. Yeah, on the lower time frame. So I mean, where we are right now, look more for shorts, right? Where we are right now, you should be looking at shorts, not longs. You wanna sell at resistance, then you buy as support, right? So for now, price is below this zone, so it's acting as resistance. And when you see price as resistance, then you want to be selling that coin. Okay, so that's that for Breadcoin. Guys, we're gonna go to Bitcoin, look at some macro analysis of the market. I want to begin with these coins so that when we are looking at Bitcoin, it will make sense, right? Where Bitcoin is. We're gonna look at dominance too. So when you are looking at dominance at Bitcoin, it's gonna make more sense to you who are investing in most of these coins. So let's get to more coin. Let's see where we are right now on the daily. Let's begin first with the weekly time frame, and see where we are on the weekly time frame. So on this time frame, we can see that we have been in a constant downtrend, like constant downtrend for this bad boy, right? And we even break the keys level here. So if say we're gonna see Breadcoin break this key level, then you're gonna take price more downward. The same thing which has happened here with Mockcoin, right? So if we see recovery here, this should be the main area that price must break before you want to start looking at some sort of upward trend again. Like price might go and start making, let's say, higher highs from where we are at this point in time. So I'm looking at this now saying, oh wow, this is an opportunity. Why? Because Mockcoin too is one of the biggest meme coin on the base blockchain, right? And looking at this, I would say that Mockcoin has the potential to print us gain. If we start seeing some sort of recovery in the market, Mockcoin, be rest assured that Mockcoin is going to be among the coins that are going to recover alongside Bitcoin or alongside the top cryptos out there. That's why I am bullish on this coin, and I think that where we are at this point in time is the discount. And the same way I analyze the market on every time frame, every coin, it's simple. You wait for break of key structure, retest of structure, then you take price to the upside. Now we have huge liquidity here that they can go and grab, and we have seen the first move to the upside and we saw rejection. If this move downward is not able to go and make lower lows from where price is, then make sure that you get in, like you buy this bad boy and you are taking price right up to here. So this should be the area where you take price to, then price retrace again or retest again this key area here, move sideways, then boom to the upside, move sideways. Like this is how price move, guys. So yeah, I mean, more coin is good. Yeah, if you want to compare it with other meme coins, it's good. And I love the coin. I like the coin. Right, it's fun, and it's predictable. I can already know whether more coin or bread coin is gonna pump. I know, by looking at Bitcoin. So if I see where Bitcoin is, and Bitcoin is about to make some huge moves, I know this coin is gonna move more than Bitcoin. Like even outperform Bitcoin. That's why I want to be look. Not that I want to be. I always use Bitcoin as my kind of like one of my main indicator to trade altcoins. Okay. Now, moving forward, I want us to look at Migo coin, because Migo is a little bit different from the other meme coin in the sense that Migo has been down for a long time now, but we are been moving sideways now. And if we see, or when you see like any charts, you see price behaving this way, it means that investors are accumulating. So this is a accumulation zone right now. They are accumulating, building contracts to push the price to the upside. Okay, so now for you to actually be in a safe side, where we are right now, we're at a support zone. It's a buy, right? You don't sell as support. You buy as support. If price goes against you, then you want to cut, like be able to manage your risks in a way that you won't lose heavily to the market. But you buy, yeah, you sell, yeah, you buy, yeah, you sell, yeah, you sell, yeah, you sell, yeah, you buy, yeah, you sell, yeah, you buy, yeah, sell. So this is how it works. Okay, this is how the market works. You cannot just come here and do whatever you want to do. So Miro, unlike the other coins we have talked about on this platform, looks good. From here we should expect some sort of huge move to the upside. All right, I don't know much. I don't know much about like how Miro is going to react based on long term, but I don't know short term. Miro has the potential to print us some quick gains. So if we have to look at the short term like gains from where we are right now, you can see, oh boy, you can see clearly this movement to the downside was rejected. Let me take off this. So if I zoom out, guys, you can see multiple rejection here on this time frame. Rejection, 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 and now we are seeing another rejection here. Not like, yeah, at least one, two rejection here. So what do you think? Do you think that they're gonna keep rejecting price, or at one point they're gonna break it to the downside? Maybe they're gonna break it to the downside, or maybe they're gonna keep pushing it to the upside each time it gets here. I think that the latter is what is gonna happen. They're gonna keep behaving like this until they build that contract to take it to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at when it comes to this bad boy. Okay. Now talking about PopCat. PopCat is at a key levels too. Okay, and if we zoom out, let's just go first to the on the daily time frame. Let's see where we are. So looking, guys, this chart is doing look somehow gorgeous, as compared to the other charts. You can see it's pretty straightforward, right? If we see break of structure, yeah, with test of structure, we are going to start looking at a buy. But for now, of course, you can still buy now. But I'm talking about those who want to trade this coin. If you are an investor, of course, you can buy the coin. But if you are a trader, now is not the time to buy on this time frame. Now let's look at price on the 4 hours time frame. The same thing. Let's look at it on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, on the one time frame, we are seeing some sort of recovery here after this huge dip, the downside. So let's see how price is gonna play out. If price play out well, this should be your target. So if you wanna trade this, look at it this way. Draw your trend line here. Even though I don't trade trend line, but at times I just want to have it there. So this is what you should expect price to do. Like PopCat, move straight there, right? Hold here, go there, then boom to the upside. So by the time price get there, price has already formed an M. It's an M formation. This is this is crazy, right? Oh boy, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. TA can really be eye opening, right? It shows you everything, like the move before it happens. You can, you know, have your own plan in your head, do things the way that you want it to be, and you end up getting the right result. But if you do the same thing in other markets, you might not get the same result. So now let's move to the other coin, which is Trump coin. Let's see Trump. What's Trump doing right now? Okay, guys, this one is pretty tricky in the sense that for some reason I still believe Trump coin can go right up to, well, now I think it can go right up to about let's see, about $20, $20, yeah, from where we are right now. Can go that much to the upside because you can see we are forming this trend line, yeah, for Trump coin, and maybe from this move here we might see a break of structure. If we start seeing a break of structure and really retest of structure, that's when we can start looking at buy opportunity. For now, I think it's pretty too early to buy on the daily time frame. Let's see on the on the 4 hours time frame. No, not really. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at for Trump coin. Now let's get into Bitcoin. Let's see what is going on with this bad boy. 'Cause we need to look at Bitcoin to help us understand what's going on with altcoins. Now look at this huge manipulation, guys. This is huge, right? The US president announced tariff and the market tanked as if US is the only country in crypto. you know, or maybe the market makers are from the US. Okay, but news like this shouldn't be tank the market like this way. You can see price has been struggling to break this key level here. If we do see price break this key level, then we are going straight to the pit, the bottomless pit. So I don't want us to go through this. That's why I think if say you want to buy Bitcoin or you want to invest in Bitcoin, right now is a good time. Like now is a good time. Like right now, now is a good time for you to actually get some of this bad boy. Right, there's always like every day is the right time. Every moment is the right time to buy Bitcoin. It just depend on your time frame. Like how much long you want to hold it. If you want to hold it for 5 years, then good and fine. But if you don't want to hold it for 1 year, 2 years, then that's not good. But this is a good spot to buy. You buy at support and you sell at resistance. So this is a good spot to buy. Even if price break below here, price is gonna come back here and retest it. In that sense, you have positioned yourself in a way that you are gonna make money regardless what will happen in the market. So looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, I would say that we are around this key area here. And if we are able to hold this key zone here, then the next candle is going to take us to the previous high, like this high here. This high, not that we are going to this high, but I'm talking about this high here at about $95,000. So we're going to see price go up there. Like this move and this other one down here is supposed to hold. Yeah, then the next move we see price go even more upward. So let's look at USDT dominance now. Let's see where we are right now. So looking at USDT dominance, we no, this is baby Dogecoin, not USDT dominance. Let me just try as hard as possible to get this bad boy. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you can see clearly, guys, we are in an uptrend. But there's a good thing here that I want to point out to you guys. You can see clearly, if I zoom out, you can see that the market is rejecting here on dominance. Dominance is rejecting this zone, and I think it's a good thing that they are restricting the zone because um, that's a way, like one of the ways they use to manipulate the market. Okay, they use this to manipulate the market, and if you want to understand more what is going on on the chart, you need to look at um all of these metrics. You have to combine it, like compare it with each other, like compare dominance with Bitcoin price, compare your altcoin with the price of dominant with the movement of dominance. It's going to help you understand whether, if say the market is dumping, your coins is dumping alongside this coin, and if this coin dump this amount, how much more downside your coin is going to get. So you need to understand all of this so that whenever it happens, you know how to save. You have to protect. Yeah, you have to protect yourself. You can protect yourself anytime, anywhere you want. So dominance still looks bullish on the 4 hours time frame. But if we look at it on the daily time frame, we still have a long way to go, right? And most of all, the weekly time frame, we still have a lot to go on this time frame, right? So I said, let me do this video so we can enlighten ourselves as to what is going on in the crypto space, and then see what we can do to take advantage of it. Now let's look at liquidity heat map. Let's see where we are with this bad boy. Okay, let's see where we are. By the way, before while we wait for that to load, you can easily hop up to my link tree. If say you are someone, oh, my link tree is not showing. Let me just refresh this. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah, okay. So this is my link tree. Bitronix, if you want to trade a non KYC on a non KYC platform, then Bitronix is one of your bets, or one of your best. Join my VIP group to get access to my buy, sell, and take profit signal. Join the Beton Crypto Portfolio Management community. Join the Beton Education for Beginners. Join this channel and get access to VIP. So, like, if you want to get either of these services from me, then make sure you just click on it. My link tree is below this video. Go there and click on it. Then let's take it from there. So let's get back to this heat map. So you can see, guys, if you recall, I mentioned in one of my videos, I think both videos that I did today and tomorrow and yesterday, I mentioned that they can come right down here and sweep this liquidity at around 80K. All right, they already did sweep that liquidity around 80K. What is left now? Upside. So let's go to the weekly time frame and see what they can do, or they are planning to do. Let's see where we have more liquidity in the market. Let me see this. So as of now, we have liquidity right up to about $87,000, which is something good, and we can still go right down to about $78,000, which is more awesome. But I think they're gonna go first for this liquidity here, then they go down to get the other ones. All right, guys. If you have any question, I'm all ears listening to you. Post your questions. If you're watching on X, just comment your question, and I'm gonna do my possible best to respond to you accordingly. Yeah, what a show! I already started feeling tired. I haven't really slept today. I've been up, and I said I have to do this video for you guys so you understand um the differences. You'll be able to like pushing yourself in a way that you are going to be making it in your industry. All right, guys. That's it for today's video, today's show. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. If you I don't know if you guys want me to be doing my live in the mornings or in the evenings. I don't know. Like, I don't know what time it is currently in the state. Maybe in the state it's about 1:30. So if I see people saying that they want to be live with me 1:30, then I can go live with them. Okay. But if say I don't see any like interest and so on, then I'm gonna stick with my days, right? I want to be doing this live stream every day. If I'm not doing it in the morning, I'm gonna do it in the evening or in the afternoon, at least once in a day. You so you know, right? I wanna keep updating us to of what is going on in the market. All right, that's it from that's it from my end. From me to you. By the way, guys, tomorrow is Friday, weekend saga. So you want to get out from the market before it dumps on you. And at the same time, we can see recovery from Sunday or from this weekend. I don't know. It's up to you. Do you? Let me do me. Until then, guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye. Ciao.